You have filled my heart with greater joy. Psalm chapter 4 verses 7. Hello family, a very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Thank you so much for coming back. In today's recipe, I'd like to show you how to make the quickest yet very tasty palm nut soup you've ever made. If you want to learn how, please stay tuned and let's get started. So for this, we'll be using our based palm nut, and I love the Inkulenu brand a lot and the Ghana Fresh. In case you want to use canned palm nut, please check out these brands. They are very good. For our proteins today, I'll be using some smoked turkeys, assorted beef. Each and every ingredients will be listed below. Okay, I do have some vegetables here, and also I'll be incorporating some smoked mackerel. And for the season, which is very important, I have my ginger, garlic, my momone, and a bit of powdered dawa, and of course some salt. These make this more authentic and very good. Okay, so I'm going to blend all my blender bowls. So now let's start with the base of the soup. Here I'm going to add all my meat in my pot, with the exception of the fish, because it's very fragile and it will end up tearing up. Okay, so I'm going to use the ones that really takes a longer time for it to cook. All right, so then I'm going to add in my blended ginger, garlic, and my onions. All right, I added in a little bit more water because I want this meat to be very soft. To that, I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, about a teaspoon of the dawa or Lucas bean powder, and a tablespoon of salt. Mind you, this is the most salt you're going to add. All right, so add everything here so that the base will be very tasty. Allow that to cook for the next 20 minutes. So 20 minutes later, be sure to check on the meat, especially the bottom of the pot, because this is a 1-pot soup and you do not want it to start burning right away. Okay, so I'm going to add in my vegetables. I'm going to add the carrots, peppers, and onions, and about half size of tomatoes. This is going to help thicken up and add more flavor to the soup. So I'm making a big pot of soups. That is why I'm using all the canned palm nut, but if not, you may want to divide it. Okay, so to that, I'm going to add in some hot boiling water. This is canned and there has been preservatives and all of that in here, so it's good to do this before you add it straight to the pot. Okay, it does help with the aroma a lot. Okay, so add more water and make sure you don't have any lumps in there. And to that, add in some chopped onions. Trust me, adding the chopped onions here will really elevate the freshness of your palm nut. All right, but you want to cover this for about 5 minutes before you use it. Okay, so next time you be making your palm nut soup with a canned palm nut, please be sure to go through this process. It really helps with the aroma and the final product of your soup. All right, now we have it here. So all that is left is very easy steps. We're going to add it back to the base of the soup, and while adding it, be sure to be very careful, not have to pour everything at once, because once you're pouring it, you realize that there's a little bit of stones and sand at the bottom, just as you're seeing here. And if you do not take care, everything will end up in your soup, which is really not nice, is it? So make sure you also give it a stir one more time, making sure you are safe with the bottom of your pot. Okay, so I like to also take out my smoked turkey. It does not take that long for it to cook. I do not want it to be very mushy and very soft. No. I'm taking that out and I'll add it back to the soup when it's almost like 10 minutes for it to get done. All right, so I'll also like to take all the vegetables and blend them and add it back to the soup. Very easy steps, fam. No fail, absolute no fail recipe. I also added my momone for extra punch of flavors. There you have it. Allow the soup to boil for a good 40 minutes. All right, how the soup looks like boiling it for about 40 minutes. So what I love to do now, it's almost getting close to the end. We have about 20-ish minutes for it to get ready. As you can see, the cow food and the cow skin, they are all softening up right now. So I'm going to now add my mushrooms and my smoked mackerel. They really does not take that long for it to be done. Okay, I thought it was the perfect moment for me to also add my turkey back to the soup. It looked absolutely, the aroma in here was just incredibly tasty. I also love to drop in few eggplants and some fresh peppers as well. It's for garnishing, and same time you may also use it as thickener, because a lot of people prefer their soup to be right thick than this. Okay, so if you're one of them, you can just go ahead and just mush it in your soup and it will be thicker. Very, very delicious. All right, so good. So just allow it to simmer through for the next 8 minutes and your soup should be done. Look at this gorgeousness. So for the choice of swallow, we're going to be making plantain fufu as well. I've already shared a recipe of how I make this with so much ease. It's up on this channel and I'm going to link it below and here as well. Okay, looking absolutely fantastic. So you may as well pair it with some emotuo or even kokonte. It's so yummy. And now our soup is ready. There is lots of oil here, so I'm going to go ahead and scoop some. It's always good to have your fresh homemade palm oil as well. It's the best palm oil you could ever have, period. So now we're serving it on our fufu. Be sure to serve yourself some variety of meat and the vegetables in there. All right, since my husband does not eat fufu, he had his with some emotuo, which was a perfect combo as well. I do have a recipe of how to make your own quick and easy rice bowls at home. I'm going to link it here and below as well. This was really very delicious and very cozy. So yes, there you have it, family. Thank you so very much for watching right to the end. Please do not forget to give me a thumbs up, share to a few friends and family as well. And if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to cheer you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe to join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again, and just know that you are so beautiful just the way you are. See you in my next one.